Daniela, I was nervous to speak today, not because it will be in front of so many people, but I find it very difficult to describe the feelings I have for you. In Persian poetry, a recurring theme is how lovers are in each other all along, even before they meet. I did not know what that meant until I started falling in love with you. Out of all this complexities in the world and people, out of everything that could go wrong, our love sprouted and grew. I can't but help to look at our love and realize it wasn't just one moment I fell in love with you, but a summation of feelings, experiences, and events that we went through together. Our love has deep roots, growing strong due to our families, respect, heritage, but most importantly, you. You're so insightful, empathetic, wholesome, understanding. 7 years on, when I see your smile, it lights my eyes, and when you say my name, my chest flutters. It sounds ridiculous, but these are my honest feelings. I'm so excited to be part of your journey of what we call life and look forward to growing this life together so that when we grow old and look back at what we built, we knew we truly lived and cared for all the people in our lives together. I love you so much. I hope I can always keep you smiling. Thank you for choosing me.
Ozzy, it's hard to believe we met just about 7 years ago. I remember the night we first met. Never a flair for fashion. You were wearing an oversized suit that I noted in my head as odd but cute. I remember how handsome you were and how sweet your smile and your laugh was. We were so different and in such different stages of life, but oddly I felt so drawn to you. Many of the following years of our relationship were spent apart. You in Boston and Providence while I was in New York, then me in DC while you were in New Hampshire, and finally New Jersey. It was difficult living apart, but I always felt right next to you when we could finally meet. As Rumi says, let yourself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what you really love. It will not lead you astray. Reason is powerless in the expression of love. Much has changed in our lives, and we have changed so much too. But through it all, you have remained the same Ozzy I fell in love with. One of the best qualities I love about you is that you never try to be anyone else but authentically you. Whatever life brings, you manage to somehow remain this sensitive, sweet man with a kind heart full of love. The intensity with which you care for me, your family, and the patients you see every day is inspiring. I feel lucky to have a man that lives life so passionately in every corner of his life. And not to mention your good looks. You always stress about the day your hair will all fall out, but the only lasting beauty is the beauty of the heart, and to me, your beauty will never waver. I love you.
I aspire to be like Ozzy, not only play defense like him, but also be as caring, compassionate, and selfless as I have witnessed him be. And everyone said this, and I'm so happy that he found someone that he, matches him in these qualities. Your love reminds me of a Hafez poem, which I would now like to recite. Even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, you owe me. Look what happens with a love like that. It lights the whole sky.
When Daniela first called me to tell me Ozzy proposed, I was beyond excited. I absolutely adore Ozzy and was so thrilled that I would soon get to call him my brother-in-law. As Daniela's twin, I've taken my role as Daniela and Ozzy's third wheel very seriously over these past 7 years. As a result, I've had the opportunity to watch their relationship grow, and I continue to be so impressed with how kind, loving, and supportive they are of one another.
Daniela, your mom and I are very happy for you. We are so proud of the woman you have become. As we have watched you over the years, you have always remained true to who you are as you navigated your path through life. You are smart, hardworking, sweet, and good-hearted. These are all traits we have always admired in you. Your sweetness and beauty shine so brightly inside and out, especially tonight. We wish for you a lifetime of good health, peace, happiness, and knowing that you have a partner that loves you and cherishes you forever. To you.
Ozzy and Daniela epitomize what it means to put others before themselves. They have devoted their lives to helping others. Their zest for life is unlike most. For them, it's never been about the latest, greatest, newest, or shiniest. It's always about having a willing to serve. It also isn't about being the most dominant, highest stature, or receiving the greatest recognition. Instead, they derive life satisfaction, again, by placing the needs of others before their own. Such altruism is rare, and those who possess it naturally gravitate to one another. It's what Darwin referred to as the survival of the fittest. This is what makes their love so strong, their bond unbreakable. Their worldview and values couldn't be more closely aligned. They make one another whole. Their greatest adventure, ladies and gentlemen, starts tonight, right here in this very room. Love you both and can't wait to see what the future has in store.
Thank you very much, everyone, for being here to celebrate this momentous moment for two families who have come together till eternity, through our two beloved children that we not only love our own now, we have a second daughter added to our families, whom we adore and we love and we cherish her presence among us. She has brought much blessing to our family. Daniela June, thank you so very much. You have really brought so much joy and light to our hearts. We are all one huge human family on the face of the earth, and this is a very true sample of that large family.
We lived together for the first 6 years of my life, literally 5 feet apart. We shared a room. Ozzy was a teenager at the time, and as far as I know, he never complained. Maybe I don't remember, but based on Ozzy's personality now, I'm sure he didn't. Ozzy never asks for more than what he has. He appreciates everything that he has, whether that be the blue horse, Toyota Corolla, where he could see the ground as he drove. I just love how caring and compassionate he is. I was recently in Australia and I had to, the Great Barrier Reef, they're like, here, you need an emergency contact in case anything goes wrong. I put Ozzy down because he's crazy and caring enough to come to Australia if anything were to go wrong.
Thank you, Ozzy, for making Daniela so happy, and also for so graciously allowing me to crash so many of your dates. After getting off the phone with Daniela that day, my thoughts quickly turned to this speech, the opportunity to write an ode to my twinnie, my womb mate, and my best friend of 30 years. How on earth could I possibly sum up how much I love you, Daniela, our relationship, what you mean to me, and how spectacular of a human you are? So first, I want to start by telling you I love you more than you'll ever know. Being your twin is the first and best thing that's ever happened to me. People always ask me what it's like to be a twin, and my answer is always the same. It's like having a built-in best friend. Daniela, thank you for always being my partner in crime, including being the night watch woman for me when I snuck out in high school. Thank you for always having my back through thick and thin, for inspiring me to be a better person. I'm so incredibly proud to call you my twin. Life is so much more fun with you in it. Ozzy, I am beyond thrilled that I get to call you family now. You are such a special person. I have never met anyone like you, and I mean that in the best of ways. I remember when Daniela called me to tell me she met you. I could tell how excited she was. I imagine already then she could tell you were different. And 7 years later, here we are. Over the years, I've been so incredibly grateful to get to know you. You are honestly one of the most hardworking and impressive people I have ever met, not to mention hilarious. I love hearing you talk about your job, not only because your storytelling skills are truly unprecedented, but because I can truly hear your passion for your work and how much you care about your patients in doing everything you can to help them. You have such a huge heart, and I'm so happy you're sharing it with my sister. I couldn't imagine anyone else I'd rather see here with than you. I'm so happy I get to call you family now.
And the golden rule really has been ruling our lives, and that is manifest in the 7th century poem by Saadi that we believe, which basically says all humans are members of one frame, since they all from the same single source came. If one member of this frame is distressed, the other members lose their desired rest. If thou feels not for others' misery, the name human is no name for thee. So towards that, in that light, basically love, the beautiful love that Ozzy and Daniela have shaped, that we all have swirled around them, like butterflies orbiting around a candle. This goes to Sols Invictus. We are very fortunate, and this love is the only way that we can unravel the secret and open the soul of the universe.